Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. Yah's gonna trouble the water.
To the remnant, to the YahOnly remnant out there, Yah always seems to reveal to me during his holy feast days, now that we're coming to him and at least recognizing that these are around the time of his set appointed feast days, he always reveals something huge. And today he's been revealing, but today he showed me something about the idol and the wine, even a deeper understanding. So let's get started.
Hosea chapter 9, verse 1 through 3. People of Israel, stop celebrating your festivals like pagans. You have turned away from your God and have been unfaithful to him. All over the land you have sold yourselves like prostitutes to the god Baal, and have loved the grain you thought he paid you with. The threshing floor and winepress will not feed them, and the new wine will fail them. The people of Israel will not remain in Yah's land, but will have to go back to Egypt and will have to eat forbidden food in Assyria. Hosea 9, verses 4 through 5. They shall not pour out wine offerings to Yah, neither shall they be pleasing unto him. Their sacrifices shall be unto them as the bread of mourners. All that eat thereof shall be polluted, for their bread shall be for their appetite. It shall not come into the house of Yah. What will you do on the day of the appointed feast, and on the day of the feast of Yah, when you are in exile? Skip to Hosea 9, verse 10. I found Israel like grapes in the wilderness. I saw your fathers as the first fruit on the fig tree in its first season. But they came to Baal Peor, and they consecrated themselves to shamefulness, the worship of Baal. And because of their spiritual and physical adultery, they became as detestable and loathsome as the thing they loved. Now let's go to the New Testament, Luke 5, 36 through 37, and see what Jesus' parable says. Then Jesus gave them this illustration. No one tears a piece of cloth from a new garment and uses it to patch an old garment, for then the new garment would be ruined, and the new patch wouldn't even match the old garment. And no one pours new wine into old wineskins. Otherwise, the new wine will burst the skins, the wine will run out, and the wineskins will be ruined. Luke 5, verses 38 through 39. But new wine must be put into new wineskins, and both are preserved. And no one after drinking old wine desires new, for he says, the old is good. This parable is revealing the mindset of the Gentile pagans that gave us the New Testament. They knew if we had studied the Old Testament, the Torah, we would never have accepted the New Testament or their idol JC. Nahum chapter 1 verse 7. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble. He knows those who take refuge in him. Now let's uncover this first miracle that JC did in Galilee and find out what's actually going on here. John 2 verses 1 through 5. And the third day there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. Jesus also was invited to the wedding with his disciples. When the wine ran out, the mother of Jesus said to him, "They have no wine." And Jesus said to her, "Woman, what does this have to do with me? My hour has not yet come." His mother said to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." John 2, verses 6 through 8. And there were 6 water jugs of stone there, placed according to the purifying of the Jews, holding each 2 or 3 measures. Jesus said to the servants, "Fill the jars with water," and they filled them up to the brim. Jesus said to them, "Pour some and take it to the person in charge." The servers did as they were told. John 2, verses 9 through 11. And when the head waiter tasted the water that had become wine, without knowing where it came from, although the servers who had drawn the water knew, the head waiter called the bridegroom, and he said to him, "Every man serves the good wine first, and when the people have drunk freely, then he serves the poorer wine. But you have kept the good wine until now." Jesus performed this first miracle in Cana in Galilee. There he revealed his glory, and his disciples believed him. Now let's take a closer look at these 6 water jugs that were used by Judah for purification. I'm using the Blue Letter Bible, and I'm going to the word for purification, which is katharismos, and the definition is cleansing or purifying. But if you look at the bottom of B, it can be a Levitical purification of women after childbirth. So JC took water of purification for the tribe of Judah, and he turned that into the deceptive wine as his first miracle. And this wine, this New Testament that he was about to give, would deceive the entire world. Hosea 4, verse 11. Whoredom, wine, and new wine, which take away the understanding.